So, my spiritual name is David. My birth name is the name my mama calls me. It's Gary Michael, the tip of God's spear. That's why my mama named me. Abba has named me David. I am a revelator who's more than a prophet. I give revelation to prophets. I'm a living revelator. I live it out. The prophets that I initially went to, I went to them. I didn't know I was a prophet. I had any prophecy in me, but Abba had me challenge them over, well, because they had elevated a politician and they were treating him like a god. Prophets and preachers, and they were using their prophetic gifting that God had given them, and they were clogging up their channels with political prophecy. Not like this is where we're going spiritually. It wasn't like some of the stuff in the Bible. It was straight political prophecy. And I told them, you can't do it. I said, you cannot raise an idol in the time of Christ. You cannot. I don't care what was done to you in some fucking election or anything else. You cannot raise an idol in the time of Christ. I am a son of God and I will not allow it. And I set to proving it to them. And man, it's shattered their world. So many of them have fallen apart and become deranged. They've started gang stalking me. They've turned the nation state of Israel against me. They've got the Mossad hunting me. They've got rogue elements of, well, it was rogue elements of the U.S. government hunting me. Now it's the whole thing. Now it's the whole U.S. military and and the parts of the government that they can get into. I've proved that there's no difference between Republicans, Democrats, Independents, any of that. There's no difference really between the white hats, the black hats, the gray hats, any of that. They're all controlled by global masonry and some of the other arms of control. And we'll start to explain that more pretty soon. But I just want to tell you who I am. I'm your brother David, and I ain't scared of these people. I showed up to tell them what time it is and what they was going to do and what they wasn't. And it biblically, not based on my feelings. This is how they operate. I told them based on our Father's feelings. Our Father has messages to relay to his people. And these are not political messages. These are the messages of revelation. These are the messages that unlock their hearts and their minds so that they may heal. This is not political prophecy. We're not doing war prophecy. We're not doing that. And they were obsessed with it. They were obsessed with starting World War III. They're obsessed with finding Abba as the bad guy. Like and a big part of we've proved that some of the major world religions worship Baal. They don't worship our beautiful creator. They don't. They recognize they recognize. I'll let you make up your mind for yourself, but we're about to see. We really are about to see. They've cast all their shadows on me. I've lived, like I said, they gang stalk me. They spy on me like you would not believe. And I'm not saying it's any one person in particular, or any two people, or any three, or any, but I am saying that it is a group of people who have represented themselves in the establishment, the religious and governmental establishment. They were waiting on the move of Christ. They were waiting to intercept it, absorb it, manipulate it, deny it, block it, distract from it, detract from it, reduce it, deduce it, all that shit. And you know what their real thing on me was? My foul language, and that I use a lot of the same hyperbole that their idol used. They offered it. These are the tools they offer God to use. And these are the tools the Holy Spirit uses. They offer these tools. They set these boundaries. And Holy Spirit has accepted, and He caught them. So I want to let you know who I am. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of anything I've done or anything that they may show you about me. These people have tried to murder me. They've done all that. When you find out the types of things they were doing behind the scene, it's going to blow your mind. I've been giving them revelation for almost 2 years now. Not revelation for them, revelation for humanity. Not the keys that unlock them, but the keys that unlock humanity. God has given me, His David, those keys. And now, these people have blocked me. They've surrounded me. They've cut me off from all resources. I've been living in a campground. We've spent all of our money. We've spent all of our children's birthday money, Christmas money. We've borrowed every dime that we could borrow from anywhere. We've sold everything that we could sell. We've dedicated our whole life to this, our whole life to freeing the hearts and minds of humanity. And we presented ourselves. And these people have blocked us and hunted us like animals. I'm asking for humanity to step in. Step into my life. Find out what's going on around me. I'm inviting you in. Step into my life. Find out what's going on around me. Find out who these people are. If you hear something bad about me, consider it. Consider it with all likelihood. I invite you to. Use reason. Use logic. I'm not asking you to trust me. I tell people I'll wake up and show you every day. Every day. I'm not here to keep your inheritance. I'm here to show you your inheritance and give it to you. I'm not here to wear a crown before you. I'm not here to compete with Jesus Christ for His kingship. I'm here to crown you. That's what Jesus wanted. That's what the age of Christ is. Where all men and women wear their own crowns. And to you religious and governmental psychopaths, you know exactly who I am and exactly what I do. I've been living out loud in your faces. You have stalked me, and you've got cameras, and you have got people around me like almost no one else in history. I've made sure that everybody was watching you. I've caught you. I've caught you. And now you think you're going to fuck with me. You're not. I love y'all. I tell you, I'm your friend. I've been telling you since the beginning. You're not going to make an enemy of me. You're no match. You're not going to make an enemy of my Father, Abba, the Most High. You're no match. Love y'all.